Ciao everybody, and welcome back to Evil GM Plays Afterbirth Plus live stream. I'm on a roll, as long as I stay alive, that is. Death is near me. I feel like death is... Oh. So many drowsy pills. Huh? Oh. Also, I found pills and I also gained my puberty. Finally. Up. What was I saying? Something about... my life savior. Oh. I was just saying that... Oh, son of a gun. That... How many pills do I have? Oh. That... When all... Because I'm spamming this I rule all the time, I thought that why not talk about the Legend of Zelda, you know? Because I don't know how many, but I can presume that quite many has some... Oh, son of a gun! Has some sort of history with... Legend of Zelda. Like... Nada. Like, I do know that some of you probably are old enough to... What's my luck? Old enough to, you know, that you have probably played Legend of Zelda series, whether it's Link to the Past or Wind Waker or whatnot, but it's son of a gun. It's not that. Actually, I don't know what I'm even talking about. Okay, hear me out. My Legend of Zelda didn't start from whatchamacallit. It didn't start from the son of a gun. From where it basically should have. And when I say that, I mean scary. I mean that it didn't start from the, totally worth it. Not. It didn't start from the Nintendo times. I'm talking about 8-bit era. Instead, it began from... Infested? Yeah, instead it began from the Super Nintendo time, the 16-bit, which is maybe kind of weird, because most people say that hey, you should have started playing when the that was scary. When the whole Zelda thing started on the 8-bit, you know, you have your I don't know. I'm just too concentrated on this game. I shouldn't. It's too scary. Well, I did. I kind of did wanna start it from... Oh, I don't mind this one. From, you know, the 8-bit era, but when I look at the when I look at those games, they don't... They don't convince me, and it's not just the. I know that most of the stuff look kind of like funny when it comes to graphics, but it just doesn't, you know, convince me totally when I look at it. Well, I didn't even give it a chance for some reason. It just looked weird, and it also, it didn't feel like it was my my type of game, where it actually did, which is basically something I just use it. Which is basically something I regret a bit, just a bit. But I'm happy that my Legend of Zelda, whatchamacallit, the whole experience came from the 16-bit era. Because even though... Nah, not gonna do it. Whoa! Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay, let's make things even larger than they supposed to. Hey! Here we go. Yeah, it started from that era, and when I look at the... Oh, come on, you've done backwards so many times. You know how to fight this thing. Death! Death! Oh, yeah. It's wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, what's our black hearts? Where are my black hearts? Oh. Ooh. The graphics. I was amazed about the graphics actually. It was so freaking beautiful, and it worked for me. I loved how the character could you know, poke with the sword against their enemies, or those walls, and basically I'm not even sure why you'd want to poke the walls. The one who actually introduced me for that whole game showed me that here you can hear that the secret rooms sound different, and I'm like, but can't you also see that they're a bit different? So what's the use of... Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, nice challenge. Oh yeah. It's it had all those small things that you kind of like didn't expect to see in video games back then. But it was neat. It was so neat that you could you know, poke the walls with your with your sword, and check out that, where's the secret room? This sounds like a secret room. Can it be the secret? Oh yes, it is a secret room. And also the graphics are... Some might already know that I am a big sucker when it comes to retro, I mean pixel graphic like this. Just look at this. It's so beautiful, and I just cannot stop loving it. That's how it goes. I just cannot stop loving it. There's so many things I love about retro graphics. Forgive me. And the music itself it was back then when most of us just got the Super Nintendo, and there weren't that many games at first. But we did get the impression that this is the shit. This is definitely the shit. And the shit we did get. It was... I'm not saying that I'm viewing the whole thing through nostalgia goggles, but I just gotta tell you, it is the shit. The music was awesome. The graphics, I was sucker for that, those graphics, and son of a gun. And also, I think the mystery, the lore of the story is that of course, you didn't see that the game itself has a village that would be, work as a real village. Yet still, as a kid, okay, I was a teenager, but imagine it that as a kid, you could think it's almost like no. What kind of deal is this? No. Whatever. Oh yeah, that you kind of like. I was a teenager with lots and lots of imagination, and of course, I did get from the game more than you could bargain for. I played it so many times with different variations. Like sometimes I played it through without the sword itself. And you might ask, how is that even possible? It's because there's this blacksmith and in one place, and you can actually didn't supposed to do that. Actually, why the hell do I want to be Guppy anyways? Fuck. That was a mistake. Oh yeah. Oof. Well, yeah, there was a blacksmith to whom you could actually give the sword, and then, I would just play the whole game through without the super sword, the master sword, the sword of Hyrule, or whatever you want to call it. Because there was, I'm not sure if it was a glitch or a feature, but you could defeat Ganon with just a bug net. It's kind of a interesting thing. How? Why? I don't know, but that's just how it went. Nope. Took a risk, and that's about it. Well, I also had, because you think about that game, to who is the target audience? I like Nintendo usually makes games. The target audience is, a bunch of kids. And oh. And even though I wasn't technically the main target audience, I did get the I did fancy that most of the puzzles weren't that weren't too hard, but hard enough that I would actually have to think about the whole puzzle, you know. And oh yeah, but by the time I actually played the game through with either without the sword or with just magic or with just the bow, I was whoa, that was weird. That's how I think I actually got more than I could bargain. I mean, I got most of my money out of it, more than I could have imagined. And it was lovely. It was completely something that I could have hoped for. Okay, go for the copy. Go for the copy. Don't do it. Thank you. I also wish that I'm confused. Do I wish that they would make games like that more? I don't know. It's holy son of a... Die, will you? Please. Thank you. Okay, I'm surprised you didn't jump on that. Because you're afraid, you freaking coward. You're afraid. Okay, I kind of like hope that I would get to see more oh, son of a gun. More games like that. But the reason why I didn't ever go to the you know, start playing a new Zelda game is because the competition between, you know, Sony and... Don't go there! Freaking idiot. Is that, you know, Sony came in and just beat us all with the Sony PlayStation thing. I didn't have that much money that I could start the fight between start my battle by buying a PlayStation 1. I didn't have money to do much back then. So mostly I just managed to skip the whole whole generation of No! No! Oh, wait. If I kill myself now... Yes! Yes, indeed! Yes, indeed! I was saying... If I manage to... No, wait. That's not what I was supposed to say. Ah! Oh yeah, I didn't get to play other Zelda games because I had to choose where I would put you know, put my money in, and I just decided that my money goes on the machine that could also use, you know, play DVDs, because DVD was such a big thing back then, and well, I chose that, and I've had so many game experiences that won my heart back then. Like Zone of Enders, which I'm gonna talk about some other time. Not today, not now, but in some other stream. It's some of you might Okay, if I would want to crack a joke, I would say, some of you call this junk. Me, I call them treasure. Oh, this room is too hard. Actually, how you like it now? How you like it now? You selfish son of a... Oh, get back here. Get back here. Don't you dare. Thank you. Yes. For some of you, the Zone of Enders is just one robot game. But for me, it was one of my first crushes. And you'll hear about some other time. Stop dying on those silly enemies. I don't think I have much else to say about Legend of Zelda. The kid. It was not the first character who didn't have much to say, but you know, could still do all the hero stuff. And I'm not sure how often that would continue. That they I don't know how to survive that one. This is how you do it. Ho ho ho! I rule. No! I started the joke. Please push the like button. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the share, hit the bell. Check out my Patreon, Facebook, Twitter page. And I'll maybe see you when they finally make a game that tells about Zelda. You know, because it's a Legend of Zelda, it's not a Legend of Link. Maybe then they mix the names, I don't know. But I would totally play with as the princess. Because there are way too little games that where you can play as a female character. Or something else between a female and a male. Like a freaking robot. But hey, see you next time. Bye-bye.